Well, hey, my name is Nicholas Jackson, and I'm an artist in northern Minnesota, and this is the third entry in my studio vlog series where I talk about my life as an artist, current and upcoming projects, and then kind of whatever else happens to pop into my head. But today I have a huge announcement. For the first time since I was in school, I am showcasing my artwork in a gallery. This show will be in the Talley Gallery on the Bemidji State University campus in northern Minnesota, starting on January 19th through February 11th. And I'm gonna read just a little bit of the artist statement here for you now. So the show is called Through the Darkness, Painted Hope. And this is kind of my heart for why I did this. So Through the Darkness is a series of oil paintings on wood and digital prints that celebrate a healing process from an injury that kept me from painting for years. I've never lost hope that I could one day return to creating in this way, but there were times that doubt crept in. For years, I worked as a commission and commercial artist, painting and telling the stories of others. And I can't tell you how excited I am to paint what is in my heart by paying homage to the stories that inspire me and to also create my own. Digital painting is fast, fluid, and dynamic, while oil painting is thoughtful, layered, and ultimately vibrant. Most of these paintings were created with no deadline or specification, but yet were out of my own heart and passion. In this show, may you be reminded that in the face of all odds, that light casts out the darkness, and there's always hope. So, as you can see, like this whole series of paintings is basically from my heart. You know, I struggled with this repetitive use injury that's really affected who I am as a person and how I can make art or not make art. And so this whole show is pretty important to me, and it's a part of my healing, not just physically but my heart as well. There will be an opening reception where I give an artist talk on January 19th from 1 to 4 p.m. And so I want to invite each of you to the show and also to the reception. I realize that my audience is all over the world, but if you're close, you are more than welcome to be part of this event. This will be the first time my oil paintings are on display in public, and I'm pretty excited about it. But to be honest, I'm a bit nervous as well, as putting my art out there is a bit intimidating. The oil paintings specifically are a series of experimentations, and I'm trying to translate my style from like drawing into traditional oil paints, which I believe I've only kind of like slightly succeeded in. And so this next year I'm going to be broadening my process and going back to drawing on paper. And I think this last year I've learned that I am definitely a drawer. I am not a painter. I need a process that embraces this fact rather than trying to constantly work around it. So I would say that this is kind of a huge concept that I've been growing into and learning, that we need to make art in a way that speaks to us and is not based upon outside ideas. So I focus too much for some reason on archivability. I can't even tell you why. So since it's the end of the year, I have a bit of self-reflection here. This past year, I got an opportunity to do a lot of live streaming. I streamed on multiple platforms, and to be 100% transparent with you, one of the main reasons for doing this was just so that I would have a scheduled time to paint, specifically on my own projects. I'm sure that you can relate that, you know, other things always seem to take precedent, you know, no matter what they are, over your art. And even if this is my own laziness and just not wanting to get work done. So in that realm, I believe that streaming was a success. I'm very glad that I did it. But the second reason I did it was just to connect with people, make some new friends, and I certainly did that from all over the world, and I don't regret that in any way. I couldn't be happier with that. However, I thought by simply turning on the camera and painting that there would be an audience and that it would grow. And this just didn't happen. As an artist, I want my work to be out there and be part of people's lives. And my voice as an artist, use that to kind of encourage others and help them grow as creatives. And the numbers just just never really rolled in. Oil painting is a long and super laborious process, especially the way that I do it with like the constant layers. And sometimes there was like no visible change even in a painting session, and just this doesn't have mass appeal. So therefore, we're gonna make some big changes around here. And the first thing is I'm gonna be scrapping my streaming schedule, at least for the time being. And my streaming time will be now devoted to content creation. And this content will be kind of like bite-sized videos, images, tutorials that will get my message out, my message of chasing art out to a larger demographic. And now for those of you who have been following my streams, some of you extremely faithfully, please know that I deeply appreciate you, and I'm saddened by not spending this time with you. However, I will be streaming, but we'll have to kind of see what that schedule looks like. It just won't be my current schedule. I'm for sure going to take some time off streaming as I put my new direction on paper and get something clear. As an artist and, you know, as just a person, it's important to analyze with a critical eye of the directions and decisions that we're making. And this sometimes can be difficult, and it does mean that I have to admit that there's probably a better way. I have a lot of new ideas for this year, and I'm ready to make some decisions and make 2022 the best art year ever. And I just so appreciate your continued support. So happy New Year, my friends, and we'll see you in the next video.